Hey everyone, it's Top List Show. So when you think about Syria, what comes to mind? Because honestly, before I started researching for this video, my thoughts didn't really go much further than news headlines. And that's a problem, don't you think? We often see a single story, a snapshot of a place, and mistake it for the whole picture. Syria, like any country with a long and complex history, is far more than just its current events. We're going to dig into some truly unbelievable facts about Syria, from its ancient history to the resilience of its people. This isn't just about trivia though, it's about gaining a more nuanced perspective, a deeper understanding of a country and its people who have been through so much. So, buckle up because number one is going to completely change how you see Syria. Okay, let's rewind the clock a bit, way back, thousands of years. I'm talking about a time before iPhones, before Netflix, before, dare I say it, the internet itself. Syria, my friends, was right there at the dawn of civilization. We're talking about the Fertile Crescent, the birthplace of agriculture, the region where humans first transitioned from hunter-gatherers to farmers. Think about that for a second. This land we're talking about, it witnessed the very beginnings of organized human society. This wasn't just some pit stop in history. Syria was a major player in the ancient world. We're talking empires like the Akkadians, the Babylonians, the Assyrians, all leaving their mark on this land. And let's not forget the incredible archaeological sites that tell these stories, places like Ebla, Mari, and Ugarit. We're talking about ancient cities, temples, palaces, remnants of a time that most of us can only imagine. It's mind-blowing to think about the layers upon layers of history buried beneath our feet, and in Syria, those layers run deep. It's a place where the echoes of the past whisper through the present, a living testament to the enduring spirit of humanity.
So, you know how we were just talking about ancient history? Well, hold on to your hats because we're about to get even more mind-bogglingly old. Let's talk about Damascus. This isn't just any city, this is Damascus, one of, if not the oldest continuously inhabited city on the planet. Let that sink in for a moment. Continuously inhabited. That means people have been living there, building a life there, for thousands of years, uninterrupted. Can you even imagine the stories those streets could tell? We're talking about a place that has seen empires rise and fall, witnessed the birth of religions, and been at the crossroads of countless cultures for millennia. From the Romans to the Ottomans, the Umayyads to the Mongols, Damascus has seen it all. It's a city steeped in history, every brick and cobblestone whispering tales of the past. Even today, walking through the ancient souks, the bustling marketplaces, you're walking in the footsteps of emperors, merchants, and travelers from across the ages. Damascus is a testament to the enduring human spirit, a place where the past isn't just remembered, it's lived. Now let's talk about the heart and soul of Syria, its people. Syria isn't a monolith, not by a long shot. It's a vibrant tapestry woven from countless threads of culture and tradition. Throughout its long history, Syria has been a crossroads for different civilizations, a melting pot of ethnicities, religions, and languages. We're talking about Arabs, Kurds, Armenians, Turkmen, Assyrians, and so many more, each group contributing to the rich cultural mosaic that is Syria. And it's not just about ethnicity, it's about religion too. Syria is home to a diverse array of faiths, from Islam to Christianity to ancient traditions that have survived for centuries. Imagine walking down a street and hearing the Islamic call to prayer echoing from a mosque, followed by the sound of church bells ringing in the distance. That's the kind of cultural symphony you can experience in Syria. This blend of traditions isn't just a historical footnote, it's a living, breathing part of Syrian identity. It's in the food they eat, the music they listen to, the stories they tell.
It's impossible to talk about Syria without acknowledging the profound impact of the civil war, a conflict that has left an indelible scar on the nation and its people. What began in 2011 as peaceful protests, part of the wider Arab Spring uprisings, quickly escalated into a brutal conflict that has engulfed the country for over a decade. Imagine a place where the constant threat of violence hangs heavy in the air, where homes are reduced to rubble and families are torn apart. That is the heartbreaking reality for millions of Syrians. The statistics are staggering: hundreds of thousands killed, millions displaced, a generation scarred by the horrors of war. Cities that were once vibrant centers of culture and commerce now lie in ruins, ancient heritage sites damaged or destroyed. The human cost of this conflict is immeasurable, a stark reminder of the devastating consequences of war and instability. Despite the immense challenges facing Syria, we can't forget the incredible cultural treasures that make this nation so special. In fact, Syria is home to not one, not two, but 6 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. These are places deemed so historically and culturally significant that they're considered part of the common heritage of all humankind. Imagine the ancient city of Palmyra, its majestic columns reaching towards the sky, a testament to the grandeur of Roman architecture. Or the Cradle of Civilization, a crusader castle perched high on a hilltop, its massive walls echoing with tales of epic battles and medieval intrigue. There's also the ancient city of Aleppo, a labyrinthine maze of bustling souks and stunning mosques, a place where time seems to stand still. These sites aren't just ancient ruins, they're tangible connections to the past, windows into different eras of human history. Sadly, the ongoing conflict has put many of these treasures at risk, highlighting the devastating impact war can have not only on people, but on our shared cultural heritage.
Let's take a break from the heaviness for a moment and talk about something that always brings people together: food. Syrian cuisine is a feast for the senses, a vibrant tapestry of flavors and aromas that reflects the country's rich cultural heritage. Imagine taking a bite of crispy falafel, drizzled with creamy tahini sauce and tucked inside a warm pita bread, or savoring the smoky flavor of baba ganoush, a dip made from roasted eggplant, tahini, and lemon juice. And of course, no culinary journey through Syria would be complete without indulging in the sweet, sticky goodness of baklava, a pastry made with layers of phyllo dough, chopped nuts, and drenched in honey. Syrian food is all about fresh ingredients, aromatic spices, and a deep respect for culinary traditions passed down through generations. It's a cuisine that nourishes both body and soul. The Syrian refugee crisis, a global challenge. The Syrian civil war has triggered one of the largest humanitarian crises in modern history, the Syrian refugee crisis. Imagine being forced to flee your home, leaving behind everything you've ever known, all because of war and violence. That's the heartbreaking reality for millions of Syrians. Families have been uprooted, forced to seek refuge in neighboring countries like Lebanon, Jordan, and Turkey, often living in overcrowded camps with limited access to basic necessities. The journey itself is fraught with danger, with many risking their lives crossing treacherous seas in search of safety. The Syrian refugee crisis is a global challenge, a stark reminder of our shared humanity and the need for compassion and support for those affected by conflict and displacement.
Long before Amazon Prime and global shipping, there was the Silk Road, and Syria, my friends, was at its heart. This wasn't just a road, but a network of trade routes that stretched from China all the way to Europe, and Syria was a crucial link in this chain. Think of camels laden with silk, spices, and precious goods, traversing vast deserts and rugged mountains connecting east and west. Syrian cities like Aleppo and Damascus flourished as bustling centers of commerce, where merchants from all corners of the world converged to trade their wares. The Silk Road wasn't just about goods, it was about the exchange of ideas, cultures, and innovations. Syria, at the crossroads of this ancient network, played a pivotal role in shaping the world as we know it.
So, we've covered a lot of ground in this video, from Syria's ancient history to the ongoing civil war, from its rich cultural diversity to the resilience of its people. It's a story of immense complexity, filled with both beauty and sorrow, triumph and tragedy. But if there's one thing I want you to take away from this video, it's this. The Syrian people are not defined by conflict. They are not victims. They are survivors. They are artists, musicians, storytellers, entrepreneurs, doctors, teachers, builders, dreamers. They are the inheritors of a rich cultural legacy, a legacy that stretches back thousands of years. And despite the immense challenges they face, they continue to hope, to dream, to create, and to rebuild.
So, the next time you think about Syria, remember this. It's a country of incredible depth and complexity, a place where ancient history intersects with modern challenges, a place where the human spirit shines through even in the darkest of times. If you learned something new today, give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button for more thought-provoking content. And most importantly, let's keep talking about Syria. Let's keep learning about its people, its history, and its culture, because understanding is the first step towards empathy and action. Thanks for watching. If you found these facts about Syria as shocking as we did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing content. See you next time!